The big question about this isn't what it looks like, what it's a rip-off of, why the camera never stays on it and why it's always just off screen. Well, that worked really well, didn't it? I mean, now it's behind the back. How are you supposed to see the weapon? The big question for this weapon isn't what it looks like or why the camera won't stay focused on the weapon and is aimed at Frost's midsection. There it is why it costs 200 platinum, and what is this about the regenerating energy disc side of this? It has me intrigued. It could be either really good or really bad. It does come with two polarities already on there, but they are both dashes, and it comes with an average riven disposition, so it doesn't look that bad to begin with. I mean, 60 heat damage isn't that bad at all. It just depends on how this thing fires. The nearest thing I can find to it seems to be the Atmos that, well, is just a lot worse, has a bigger magazine, but everything else, elemental side, seems to be more corrosive based or toxic based. That's actually just elemental, I meant to click on the embolist. Toxic based. The Acrids toxic based, the Nucor is radiation, even the Stug is corrosive. The Stug's the only one that seems to have more damage than it though. Even the Tysus has less elemental damage. So elemental wise, it's off to a good start. Having it play with different elements on it, it will always have the heat element to this thing. So the difference between running an element as well as that to running one that contains heat is instead of having corrosion at 967, changed it to radiation by just swapping the one mod, and it's nearly 1,000 damage more. I did format this 3 times for Hornet Strike, Barrel Diffusion, Lethal Torrent. I was tempted on another dash so I can actually put an elemental combo on this, but the builds for this aren't its biggest problem. The biggest problem with this is even with quick draw and stunning speed in there, which is 48% reload speed for quick draw and plus 40% reload speed for stunning, stunning speed, is that only took the reload down to 2.7, and the biggest thing about this weapon is its so-called unlimited ammo, but its 20 magazine just, well, ruins that, because you can wear through that 20 magazine size fairly quickly, hence I had primed slip magazine in this. Even running Ice Storm and putting Blast on this, the magazine only really went up to 39, which is almost twice the magazine capacity. That is a lot of ammo. But that 5-second reload, just, it's too long once you burn through that ammo. But it's good at the same time because the play with the unlimited ammo means you don't have to run an ammo mutator or worry about it running out of ammo like some of the other more high-powered secondaries. Especially things like the Comb? No, that's not right. I'm thinking of the Cull Star, which now runs, I think they made it run on rocket launcher style ammo, which means it runs on special ammo. This shouldn't. I think this gun might have been much better if it had, say, a 3-second fire rate with that, or 3-second reload speed instead of 5, and the magazine was maybe 25. It's not really making it have much ammo, but the reload would be slightly quicker, and as a first kind of test for the unlimited ammo capabilities, it's not really that bad. People are blowing this, including me, completely out of perspective here. Having the unlimited ammo can be handy. The heat side of this weapon can kind of also be handy because you can stun the enemies because it will pretty much always do that fire proc that is built into it despite whatever element you add to it. I just added Blast because it knocks the enemies over at the same time, and those it doesn't knock over, it stuns anyway. And when they are stunned, if you stop shooting, it'll reload. It takes a very wide learning curve to get used to this weapon, but there is just so many other secondaries in the game that are just better, that if it had a 3-second reload instead of 5 and maybe a 25 magazine, it would have been a completely different weapon, but because the reload was so slow, it just kind of spoilt the weapon. I put 3 former in it, I give it the best chance I could give it, but there was just something lacking in it. I really wanted to put a 4th in there, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to concede this to the whole weapon vault. I still would like a podium that you can actually put weapons that you either really like or really dislike, and then you can't accidentally equip them. Like a decoration on the landing craft would be nice, and then just put it somewhere so you can never accidentally equip it again. It's useful, but unfortunately, as it is, it's more mastery fodder than it is usable. On lower level stuff though, I can't see this being a fun weapon to use. Anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.